How's it going, my super sandwiches? It's your boy Toon Raider here. I know I'm back with another Dragon Ball related video. Gonna not add some sound effects of slapping right there, but basically it's been a quick minute since I've actually recorded a video for Dragon Ball. But don't worry, I haven't fell off that Dragon Ball hype train. I'm still excited for the new Dragon Ball Super movie. I'm actually thinking about starting to read the manga, considering apparently the manga is going to continue while the anime is not for now, at least. We get that movie, so I'll definitely need to check out that movie as well. It's supposed to be continuing after the Tournament of Power. But along with that, I was just wanting to take this time and make a video going over what I hope to see in the new Dragon Ball Super movie. Now, these are going to be my predictions, but I'm not necessarily going to. I'm not asking you, the viewer, to necessarily write this down as fact. So let's just go into what I think we'll be seeing. And my first prediction that I think we'll be seeing in the Dragon Ball Super movie is, of course, Frieza. Now, Frieza is a major role to play with the Saiyans. Now, you may know this, but the Saiyans were actually a big, big, big part of Frieza's introduction as a villain to the Dragon Ball series. Frieza, of course, destroying the Saiyans' planet and wiping out nearly all of the remaining survivors except for a handful. I can think of 5 right off the bat. That's right, 5 that survived the destruction of planet Vegeta. Not necessarily survived it, but just I don't want to say survived since they weren't really there. They just narrowly escaped it. I can think of 5 off the top of my head, 7 if I remember that this is a movie about Broly. But yeah, this is just Frieza. After helping in the Tournament of Power, Frieza was resurrected, and because of this, the Frieza army is revived, and he started planning revenge against Goku. So Frieza's obviously going to play a major role in this movie, probably going to be an antagonistic force for Goku. Do I think that we'll see Frieza die in this movie? Honestly, I like Frieza as a villain. I like what they've done with his character, kind of doing a Vegeta thing with his character, kind of spinning it around, and he was a good guy near the end of Tournament of Power, but only because he was forced to be. It would be kind of sad if they killed him off at this point, because he's still like now, like before, even after watching Dragon Ball Z, you would think, wow, Frieza, he's the first villain of the first big villain. The big villains. We're thinking of Frieza, Majin Buu, and Cell. So, Frieza was the first big villain, part of the big 3 Z villains. But just thinking about that, yeah, him dying in Super after bringing him back in Super would be interesting. If they killed him off permanently, that would be even more interesting. We'll just have to wait and see how that turns out, because I honestly have no definitive opinion on that. And then the next prediction is, of course, going to be, zoom in on this, jeez, is going to be Broly. I know I don't have the best quality picture here for Broly, but this was the only one I could find that didn't just show off his big, bulky, hulking, legendary Super Saiyan form. Now, this Broly is, of course, a rebooted version of the Broly that we know and love from Dragon Ball Z. Now, because of that, some people were complaining about it. Why are we getting another Broly movie? But, in my personal opinion, it's sort of a new villain in a sense. Even though he is a rebooted Broly, he has a new element to him, a new style, a different kind of flair to him, and because of that, I think he'll serve as an interesting villain. Now, if they wanted to do something really interesting, what I hope to see in this movie is them making Broly a good guy, kind of making him one of those characters that are forced to do bad things. I think that would be great for Broly as a character. I understand that he is a villain, he's being marketed as the villain, but if they wanted to do like an actual good plot twist for Dragon Ball, make Broly a good guy by the end of it, and I don't know, maybe Broly helps out with that next Dragon Ball Super arc. Maybe they can make a big trio of Saiyans with Broly, Goku, and Vegeta, like the 3 main heroes of Dragon Ball. But yeah, if it's just Dragon Ball as usual, then Broly will get beaten by Vegeta and Goku. Then next on the agenda we have not Broly again, but Goku. Now, of course, you can't have a Dragon Ball movie without Goku. He is, after all, the main character. Now, building off what I was saying previously, with that being a rebooted version of Broly, we're obviously going to get some more details about the Goku's origin. And because of that, we should also expect to see some more different ideas and different details of his birth and his upbringing, because not only is this going off the retcon of the original Z origin and going more or less from Dragon Ball Minus, which was found in Jocko the Galactic Patrolman, we're also going to be getting some, I guess you could say, rehashed material. So we're of course going to be getting Vegeta exploding, we're going to be getting all of that stuff that we are used to seeing, but we're also going to be getting some new stuff as well. So just expect that rehashed material. Don't expect it to be too new. As you can see, I didn't even actually notice this in the picture, but Beerus is back here. That's another thing. I don't think the gods are going to play too big a role in this unless Broly is just so powerful that it entices them. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. Next we have Bardock. Now, this is leading into the whole retcon of Z and the new Dragon Ball Minus canon. So we're going to be seeing some Bardock in this movie. Bardock, one of my favorite characters, probably my second favorite character right behind Trunks, future Trunks that is. And basically, Bardock is looking really nice here. I like his new design. Kind of makes me sad he doesn't have the headband here, and his armbands are blue, which is an interesting choice. So I'm hoping he'll get the headband sometime in the movie. If he doesn't, that's fine as well. You know, I understand that this isn't the Bardock that I know, but it seems like he's still going to retain that same Bardock specialty, that same Bardock charisma. I don't actually have a picture for his wife, Goku's mom, but I would assume you, as the viewer, probably have already seen that by now. I don't think she's going to be playing too big a role in this movie. I think Bardock's going to be playing a much bigger role as the parent, the father of Goku. He's probably going to be making his last stand against Frieza, as always. In every iteration of Bardock, he's always made a last stand against Frieza, so that's good. Now, the next step is Vegeta. Now, Vegeta is my third favorite Dragon Ball character behind future Trunks and Bardock, and what makes me like Vegeta so much is his whole bad guy turned good guy character arc, and because of that, what I want to see in this movie is just more Vegeta being a good guy, being eternally conflicted, you know, just because he's got a really bad hairline. I mean, Dragon Ball characters have big heads, and that widow's peak is not looking good right now. I believe he's balding. If we see a bald Frieza next movie, I would not be surprised. But yeah, we're also going to be seeing a God Super Saiyan God form of Vegeta and a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue form of Vegeta. So that's always good. That's always nice to see on that. So I'm really excited about that, and the winter outfit, kind of little bit of a redesign for Vegeta. I like that as well. I think they should have stuck with the Resurrection F redesign that they gave Vegeta a while back. Goku, I'm glad that they went with the previous design for Goku, but I think Vegeta should have kept that blue suit. I mean that black suit, because the Saiyan outfit looks as fine as always on Vegeta, but they should have kept the black suit. That's all I'm saying. Next is Tarble. Now, whether you like it or not, Tarble is actually canon now. I can't remember where I was seeing it. I'll probably link it in the description. There was a family chart of Vegeta's family, and like all the Saiyans and all the characters in Dragon Ball, basically saying how they relate to one another. Goku's parents, and then Goku's children, and everything like that. Now, what made that really interesting was on the one for King Vegeta. We actually didn't see Vegeta's mom, but we saw King Vegeta had 2 children. So I'm thinking, obviously, the second one's going to be Tarble. So this is Tarble's opportunity to actually get made officially canon. I'm calling it officially canon because, as far as the Dragon Ball canon's concerned, Dragon Ball Super, the manga, or anime, we don't know really which one to take canon. The anime where Akira Toriyama supposedly works a lot on it, or the manga where Akira Toriyama supposedly lets his disciple, his pupil, his protege continue his legacy. So I'm willing to bet that the manga is the material we should take as canon, but then again, the manga is picking up after the Dragon Ball Super movie. So it's up in the air. It's 50-50. Maybe the Dragon Ball Super movies are what need to be considered canon. Not too sure about that. So yeah, it's just a mixed bag when it comes to canon, but at least we'll see Tarble in some form in Super, so that'll be nice. Tarble's obviously from Yo Son Goku and his friends return. Very nice little OVA. I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed seeing Tarble as well. He was actually the fifth person I was thinking of originally. I was thinking of Nappa, Raditz, Goku, Vegeta 4, and then Tarble is fifth. I totally forgot that this movie had Broly and Paragus as more surviving Saiyans, so that's why I corrected myself to 7. But yeah, I'm willing to bet Tarble's going to be a 5th surviving Saiyan. Now, moving on to the next one is these guys right here. The legacy characters, Trunks and Goten, with Vegeta's wife Bulma. Bulma's obviously going to play a part in this Dragon Ball movie, whether it be small or whatever. She's been a part of Dragon Ball since the beginning. I don't see her momentum in the show changing at all. But as far as these two go, they're either going to transform into Gotenks or get a very small cameo. They don't really fight by themselves anymore. What you see here is basically Gotenks. They might as well have just put Gotenks here. Gotenks has taken the spotlight from Goten and Trunks. Every moment, every time you see Goten and Trunks, they're always together. They're always ready to make that Gotenks fusion. It's like the integrity of the Goten and Trunks character have been completely destroyed. Now it's just Gotenks. I'm not completely against that, but at the same time, it is pretty stupid. And finally, we're going to be seeing some Piccolo, just because I like Piccolo. Piccolo might play a role in this. He is a good Z character. The stupid image isn't really working with me right now, but yeah, we're going to be seeing some Piccolo. I don't think he'll play too big a role in the plot as well. I think the biggest role we'll see Piccolo play is possibly just getting beat up. Now, we know Piccolo's strong. We know he's smart. He's intelligent. He's very wise and strategic in his battling. But as far as him being a source of strong power in this arc, I don't see that likely. I think the big hitters we'll be seeing are, of course, as always, going to be Vegeta, Goku, possibly even Gogeta. I don't have a picture for Gogeta, but I'm thinking either Vegeta or Gogeta could be likely candidates for this movie. But yeah, guys, that's just my ideas on what I think could be coming for Dragon Ball Super Broly. If you agree with me, leave a like. If you have something to say, comment down below. If you feel like it, subscribe. Also, let me see some debate. Let me know if you agree with me. If you disagree with me. Keep it friendly though. If you wanna, go all out and just be like, you're totally wrong, you're stupid, that's fine too. Free speech and all that. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on the whole Dragon Ball Super Broly plot. That's what I hope to see. Guess you could say that's my predictions. If you have any questions, or if you want me to elaborate on any of this, I would be happy to post another video. And if you would like to see more Dragon Ball content, be sure to let me know. And of course, as always, guys, have a good day.